and welcome to Cooking with the Cooks, Cuisine for the Quarantine. It's day 3 of Fast Food Week, and today we're doing one of our university fast food classics. When we were at uni, we loved a chicken shawarma, and this is just for Scott de Vries, who's requested this one. So I'm going to try and replicate it. I'm not going to do a traditional one, because the traditional one is on a spit and it's carved off. I'm going to do a baked one, and we're going to make a nice lovely dressing to go with it. So let's start. Olive oil into a bowl. I can get the lid off because it's a new bottle, which I can't. Oh, there we go. Right, not all good. We'll put that in the outtakes. About half a cup, whatever half a cup is. So good, because we're going to coat the chicken in there, about that much. And then I've got 4 cloves of garlic that I've grated up. Going to bob that in. There we go. Right, we need 4 tablespoons of lemon juice. So it doesn't matter if the pip's going in this one, but 1, 2, 3. That's about 4. So we're going to get that in there. Then we're going to turn our attention to our spices. And I don't know where anything is in a minute because Lynn's changed everything. Oh, so teaspoon measure. It's half a teaspoon. Oh, so turmeric. It's not going well today. Turmeric, half a teaspoon, no more. Nice colour to that, but get that in. I'll pick up what I've dropped later. Cinnamon, ground cinnamon, half a teaspoon. Be careful with the cinnamon, it's very powerful. Right, and so they're both half a teaspoon. 1 teaspoon, change that setting. Break it. It's going well today, so 1 teaspoon of salt. In it goes. Okay, now we're on to 2 teaspoons of stuff. So 2 teaspoons of chili flakes. Now I can't get the top off this because I've already tried, so I'm just going to go until I think it's about 2 teaspoons. That's about right. Okay, 2 teaspoons of smoked paprika. Now it needs to be smoked paprika, not the normal stuff, and it's readily available in supermarkets. 2 teaspoons of ground cumin. Take the top off that. I'll do. And 2 teaspoons of black pepper. So that's our mix. So we're going to get a whisk. We're going to whisk that up. Look, so this is what we're going to coat our chicken in. Now, if you've got 3 large or 4 small chicken breasts, pop them in. And then, put those over there. We're going to make sure they're coated. Now once they're coated, stop laughing, we're going to cover them in cling film and stick them in the fridge for at least an hour. Just so all those lovely flavours, and then we're going to bake them in the oven. So, come back in a sec and we'll make the cucumber raita dressing that's going to go with it. See you in a bit. Right, welcome back. Sophie said no more disasters in this bit, so we'll try our best. I've taken about 4 or 5 stems of mint from the garden. I've chopped it up really finely. We're going to make a cucumber raita to go with our kebab. So we'll bob that in there. So a couple of handfuls of chopped mint. We're going to put about half a tub of yoghurt in, natural yoghurt. It all goes in. And it's good to make this in advance while you've got your chicken marinating in the fridge, because all those flavours in there will get better as it goes on. A couple of grinds of salt, about a teaspoon of black pepper, a squeeze of lemon juice. Now we'll take that pip out so we don't. I would squeeze it through my hands, but I've got a cut on my hands and it'd be painful. Now we turn our attention to our cucumber. So You can leave the skin on, you can take the skin off, doesn't really matter. You can cut it up fine, or you can cut it up chunky. What you need is, if you cut it in half, take a teaspoon, come here, Soph, pop it in one end, and just drag it along down the middle to get all those seeds out. Do the same with the other. So I'm going to cut this up. I'll do a little bit, show you the size. So cut it into strips, and I want mine not too chunky really, but so just little cubes about that size. It don't matter if they vary a little bit, adds a little bit of texture. Now some people don't put this in until the end. I don't think it matters too much, so I'm going to bob mine in now, bob it in the fridge, leave it to chill, come back in an hour or so, and we'll get the chicken out, we'll get it in the oven, and we'll take it from there. Right, welcome back. The chicken's been in the fridge for about an hour and a half. Like I say, an hour is probably the minimum you want there. Before we cook it, I've got the, I'm just going to roughly slice some onions and pop them in with the chicken. I've preheated the oven to 180 fan, and we're going to cook this for about 40 minutes in the oven just to make sure it's cooked properly. So I'm going to bang those in there. I've got an oven dish, doesn't need a roasting tray or anything like that. So I'm going to sort of bake them. So make sure those onions are covered with that delicious mix that we've got. So you can see, it smells amazing already, to be fair. Right, so we're going to put these in here. Like I say, check after half an hour. These aren't massively thick chicken breasts, so check it after half an hour, but it's about 40 minutes. If you want it a bit brown on the top, you can leave it in a little bit longer, or turn the oven up for the last 10 minutes or so. So, we've got to make sure we get all those spices out. Pop them in the oven, pop back in 40, and we'll get our dinner ready. See you soon, bye. Okay, we've had 40 minutes in the oven and we're ready to plate up. I'm just going to do one, even though the family's starving and waiting for their dinner. So I've had the wrap in the microwave for about 20 seconds, since it's only one. So it's nice and warmed and softened up. I've had the chicken out of the oven for about 5 minutes, just so we can handle it. And there we go, still nice and tender and juicy. I'm just going to carve one bit up, so we're going to make one to begin with. So that's that. So come and look at my ingredients. So options for the family. I've got some garlic mayo, some chili sauce, some baby gem lettuce. We've got that lovely raita that we created earlier. We've got some baby tomatoes. We've got some parsley. You can put some other herbs, but I think it just really freshens it up. Some sliced red onion, some chili, and some hummus. So I'm going to start with some hummus down the middle, like that. Then, move the wine. I'm going to get my chicken. Oh no, sorry. Then I'm going to put some baby gem on. And then I'm going to get my chicken. Oh, the smell in here is absolutely amazing right now. Now, don't forget we put those onions in as well. So we don't want to miss out on those onions. So I'll just grab a few of those and place those on as well. Now, just go for it. So let's not forget that cucumber raita. Dollop a bit of that on. I like red onion, so I'm going to pop a bit of that on. I also like chili, so I'm going to pop a couple of bits of that on. I'll put a little bit of tomato on as well. And what else have we got? A bit of parsley. I'm going to finish that off with some garlic mayo. And some chili sauce. Look at the state that's of. So there we are, chicken shawarma, or shawarma, however you want to pronounce it. It's a classic from our uni days in Hull, and this one's especially for Scott de Vries. Come back next week. This week's been fast food, or we've been trying to replicate the fast food. Next week is quick food. Every single recipe next week, from start to finish, is less than 10 minutes. From starting to cut it up to getting it on the plate, 10 minutes. Join us on Monday, where we're having a go at spaghetti carbonara. In the meantime, stay safe, stay at home, and keep cooking. We'll see you soon. Have enjoyed the weekend. Bye-bye.